Hi, everyone. If you do not know who I am Ms. McCalmon. I am Mrs. Cody's student teacher. It is very nice to meet all of you if I have not met you already in a Zoom or a Google Meet. Today, we are going to be learning about the artist Anni Albers and patterns. So, do you know what a pattern is? Think to yourself. Have you heard that before? Maybe you've heard it in music class or even math class, or maybe in English. There are a lot of different types of patterns, but today we are talking about art patterns. All right. So, Anni Albers. She is an artist. She made this, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about her type of art. So, Anni Albers was born on June 12th, 1899, and she lived until May 9th, 1994. So she was very old. 96 years old, I believe, and she is German, although she is considered an American artist because she lived and worked here. She is a printmaker and a textile artist. Do you know what printmaking is? Think about it like stamps. But today, we are focusing on her textile work. So, what is a textile? Have you ever heard anything like that? Is it a book? Did she make books? No. Textiles are a type of cloth or woven fabric. They are used to create clothing and other cloth objects. You might even consider a rug a textile. So, these are some examples of textiles that Anni Albers had designed, and you can see that there are a lot of stripes in her work, or maybe these funky little patterns. Oh, I used that word pattern again. All right, so what is a pattern? These are two more examples of Anni Albers' work. So these are kind of some patterns. They are a repeated design. So we see this kind of maze-like shape, or maybe it looks like some steps. It goes here, and then it is repeated here, the same type of shape. So you see a lot of the same shapes over and over again, and if we come over here to this example, we see a lot of stripes. You could create a pattern with colors, so you could go from white to blue to this yellow, repeating over and over again. There are many ways to achieve a pattern, or you could just repeat the same shapes. You could have this step shape, this step shape, this step shape. Even if it is not exactly the same, it is still a pattern because we can recognize how these shapes relate to each other. Now, for this activity today, I want you to try to find some patterns in your house. You might not have things that look like this. These are some crazy patterns, definitely here where we have some parallelograms. They do not look like maybe our normal clothes or anything in our house, but I guarantee that you will find patterns in your house. Everything has patterns. It could be a polka dot pattern, that is considered a pattern. Anything like that. Any repeated shapes. Most types of decoration have some kind of patterns because it is more interesting than if we just put one color somewhere. So that is the challenge for you today, to find some patterns in your own house, and then we are going to also draw some patterns. So I'm going to find patterns inside my house, and then I will recreate them for my demonstration today.